Hello, everyone. I think we're live. Possibly. Let's give it a chance, see what happens. I mean, what the heck could always surprise me. Excuse me. Alright, we've been up for, 44 seconds. Alright, great. Welcome back. I'm overlooking the beautiful city of Ciprimeru as we speak. Might wonder why I left my character in the middle of nowhere, but I mean, I was kind of, I was trying to knock out bounties and stuff. I think Visit Ciprimeru was one of the last ones that I had, and then I was kind of, exhausted and ready to flop into bed, so I didn't really feel like marching my character all the way back to my base, just for the sake of doing that before I logged off. So here I am out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. But I could go back into the city if I want to go see what's going on there. I'm just not walking around and knocking out some bounties and stuff, maybe. Looks like I have some new ones. They're terrible. I have 8 XP multipliers, though, so I should at least try to do some of the ones that aren't too terrible. I'm getting really up there. I'm on level 42 out of 60 of the pass, apparently. So I'm about 2/3 done with it already. if I remember correctly. I think this one ends at 60, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm here at 42. And I don't see anything after 60, so I guess that's that. I still have not actually paid into the battle pass yet. I was waiting to see, still thinking it over. Not like I should really have to think over a $10 purchase that hard, but, I mean, we're not, I know it's, I know in this economy and whatever, but I mean, it's not, we're not doing that bad here. I could afford the $10 if I actually want to. It's just I don't like even wasting $1 on something that know that I'm never going to use it. So, oh yeah, this is that. Press the mouse. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Yeah, this is some weird. Yeah, there was there's some notes around here about kind of hinting at the existence of a dungeon located under one of the taverns or something. I don't think I've ever actually completed that one. Yes, some of these are highly amusing, so I recommend that you look them up if you when you're in this area, if you get the chance. Yeah, this is where the if you're looking for all the bits of the Harlot's Journal, this is also where number 1 is. It starts in Ciprimeru. Oh yeah, I forgot about this area. This is where you can, if you get here, you can come talk to the man himself. Yes, it's that Conan. I don't know why they didn't make him taller, though, because he's kind of, in the stories and in the movies, he's kind of a huge, tall dude, and I think they made him just average height here. I mean, I'm set to, be fairly tall, and, no, actually... Yeah, I'm slightly taller than him, but not by much. And I think I have my height maxed out, possibly. I think I remember doing that when I made this character anyway. But anyhow. Yeah, there's some, beautiful people entertaining us in the background.
So you live, and we meet again. Tell me, have you had a good chance to look around? Seen your fill of these exiled It's not too late to get back on that crucifix.
Giggity. Anyway. He has a lot to say, but I don't want to spoil the whole thing for people who haven't got
killed.
Sage advice. Other than buy an iced tea from the bartender in there, there's basically not much else to do in that area. And going in there also, like, since there are dancers there, it does remove corruption if that's something that you happen to need when you get here. Alright, how am I going to get home? I mean, I could skip through Unnamed City, I guess. Trying to see what would be moderately useful for the challenges I have. I mean, I'm not crazy about any of these. Completely sunder an elephant is probably going to have the same problem that sunder a rhino did, is that I will probably kill them before I completely sunder them, unless I deliberately nerf myself by going back to iron weapons or something. So that's not a very attractive option. I'm wondering if I should start carrying like an iron mace around just for those just for those challenges, and see if that takes enough hits that I actually have a chance to get 5 stacks of sunder on top of somebody before their health runs out. I really wouldn't bet on it. Also, I'm really encumbered. What do I have in my inventory? Oh yeah, since I had to go, I was chopping trees for the stupid bounties, so... I don't know why I'm carrying 3 handfuls of insects. Is there anything else here that's about to spoil? I mean, this has got 18 minutes to go. I should try to get back to at least one of my bases just to drop this crap off. I don't want it to go completely to waste. You know, I know that I have a hut by Shellback Hollow. So if I could either go around Unnamed City or cut through Unnamed City, get over here. And I know I left like a little bungalow or something over here on the river bank, so... Alright, that seems like a plan. So I just have to head roughly that way. I'm not going nuts like trying to capture somebody and drag them with me or anything, because I think that sounds like overplaying my hand and I will probably die. I don't like to do anything too much when I'm over encumbered and when stamina comes, because I mean stamina comes back really, really slow. So if you suddenly need to dodge roll or sprint your way out of trouble, you're going to have a much harder time getting home than you otherwise would. I'll take a little more coal along the way. I'm just going to try to avoid encounters between here and home. It's going to be a little rough either way, but I mean, it's just going to be tedious, you know. It's going to be a little bit of a hike. I mean, that's why I didn't want to drop everything and do that when I was ready to log out of stream, so... That's a big beefy boy, and I'm pretty sure that's a boss, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Wow, I did a lot of damage. Should I try? After I just told myself that, like, hey, you know, maybe this is a dumb idea. I don't know. See, the thing is, they don't fall for stupid tether bolt. Oh shit, you can climb that. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that never happened. I love when I'm like, you know, haha, you can't get up here, and they're like, oh, you know, they just immediately run up the side of the boulder. I'm like, fuck. Best laid plans and all that. I love the lighting of this game. Oh, wait a minute. This guy might be a little, should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. I don't know if I want to run past him and then be trying to, be possibly getting sandwiched in elsewhere as I'm trying to sprint through Unnamed City. I think I'd rather get him out of the way in advance. Damn it. It's almost no hit. Let's see, one more would have got him. Oh, alright, well, I'm not fighting both of those, and I guess that there's going to be running involved after all. It's just I don't want to be, like, because that stamina problem I talked about, I don't want to try to run through there and then, like, I have two guys behind me and, like, run into guys in front of me, or one hits me just enough to slow me down. And that's how I'm going to end up, running back there to get my loot back. Let's not do that. That's a big old rock-nosed boss. Well, a mini-boss, but still, maybe not today. Also, I should probably try and see where I'm going. Or at least show everyone else where I'm going. I can kind of fake it this far, but I don't want to, don't want the stream to be unwatchable for lack of lighting. Well, I mean, to a certain degree, I'm going to have to put up with this anyway. Do I have any of that dream dust left? Let me just do that. Wouldn't kill me to use up one. I have 10 more at home. This is what night vision looks like. It's really a shame that you can never, at least not without mods. I think somebody might have made a mod to fix this, but you can never get the recipe for this. And it would be a very, very handy recipe. It would definitely be worth getting. Because there are just a lot of areas in this game that will love the, love making you bumble around in the dark, like waiting to get eaten by a grue. Alright. Where's this leave us? This is like roughly along the outer edge of the city, I guess, so... I'm gonna try not to take too much damage scooting down here. Alright, cool. I don't have to go all the way in there. I'm using ice for hydration just because I don't have I have a stack of ice that I don't know what else to do with because I'm nowhere near the volcano, which is the only area where you really need it. So, and I have a lot, ice is very easy to get, and there are a lot more stacks I have elsewhere. That is another scorpion boss. That's a boss. If this is the area I'm thinking of, that's a boss tier scorpion. See, this night vision is also good for... Oh, no, wait. No, it's just a regular one? I might actually be able to take him. Yeah, alright. That could have gotten worse. Just wondering if he drops those glands or whatever. I guess not. Didn't want to have the spicy food. I think I made a mistake there. Alright, let's see what we got. This I can get so much of so easily that it does not matter. I'll just leave it. Also, I can never remember if it's chitin or chitin or whatever. Not a word you use in everyday conversation. That's a lot of snakes. Actually, these do drop the glands sometimes, so... Well, that went pretty quick. Yeah, let me see if any of these have those serpent venom glands. Good. Alright, you can make antidotes with those. Actually, maybe I should... You know, did 3 of them without getting bit, and then I... You know, when they were chasing me, then I ambush one and get bit. I don't need this either. I'm always picking up reptile hide. Glands were the only really worthwhile part of those guys. Also, now that I'm out here, my night vision just kind of makes everything, like, you know, blinding and gross. It's the middle of the day out in the desert, so everything's a little washed out until this wears off. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah. I mean, I could actually, I could easily take all of those. It's just, I don't want to, if I stop to fight every single snake along the way. That's a dragon. That, I think, is the exact same dragon that killed my horse. Or, I mean, the exact, well, not the same one, because that one's dead, but I mean the same spawn point. So over here by one of the unnamed city entrances. It's not very nice. Okay, that finally wore off, thank goodness. Yep, that's the big ugly fucker over there. Alright, it would be easier to just squash this thing at this point. Thank you. I got bit anyway, but just walk it off. Serpent venom's good for you. It puts hair on your chest. Please do not take that as actual medical advice. It's really, really not good. Although someone will probably try and tell you that it must be good because it's all natural. Oh, there's spiders over here. It's also coal, but I can't really carry more of anything. Let me just head along. You know, I'm going to go toward the river, and I'm going to follow the river back to my base. That's my plan. Where's this? Yeah, okay. So as long as I follow the river here, I should be fine. That stamina is going to come back real slow, though. At least I'll have, like, be able to find one chest where I can drop this stuff off that it will just disappear back into the world, so... Out for a nice leisurely jog along the river. I don't know what glitch makes them do this, but it is freaking hilarious, and I almost hope they don't fix it. They look so happy to see everyone. I mean, I don't mind so much the glitches that are just like harmless and funny, like when you used to like you would try to harvest a rhino, and it would, like, with the pickaxe or something, and it would just, like, you would basically just hit it for a home run, and it would go flying off into the wilderness 100 yards. See, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, this is also, like, this coincidentally, we're talking about the Harlot's Journal, like, this is where you find the last one. And all the other ones have hints, like, more or less of, you know, if you actually read them, you know, that they're, like, hints of where she's going next, so you can kind of, sort of investigate and, like, try to grab them in sequence. They left just enough hints that you could, you know, eventually stumble across all of them without having to look them up. I think that's a big one, yeah. See, ordinarily I would love to take on that one, but, like, even if you drop something good, I don't know where I'm going to put it, so... Because sometimes they'll drop, like, natural learning potions or repair kits or, alchemist base or something really nice like that. Also, I don't think that they have, they mentioned that there's currently a glitch with anything that resets the feat points, or now their knowledge points, but that you can lose stuff, like if you have, like, you know how you go to in the library, you can trade a fragment of power for a random skill, basically, like a random feat, or a random, like, bit of knowledge that lets you craft something. It's possible to lose those. It's like there's some intermittent bug where, like, sometimes you keep those when you do the, either Potion of Natural Learning, I think, or Potion of, I know the Yellow Lotus Potion resets your attributes and your knowledge. Then there's, like, Potion of Natural Learning, I think is the one that just resets your knowledge points and leaves your attributes alone. And there's one that just does attributes, but I forget what it's called. But that function is a little glitched right now, and it's possible to lose skills, and I don't remember reading in the updates that they fixed it yet. So I would avoid doing that, and, like, you know, if you have any of those, anything cool that you got from, like, the library or from the Tower of Sipta, or, you know, you want to be careful because you might lose some of them. So, like, don't use those potions until they confirm that they've ironed out that glitch, if you care about that sort of thing. I've been kind of lucky that I haven't been trying to do that lately, and I'm sure that, like, a lot of people were very unhappy to discover that glitch, so that's kind of a problem there. Well, it's Shrielback Hollow, and I think my little house will be down here somewhere. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna drop my stuff into a container and then get out of here. I remember building this really weird like this, I think because it didn't allow me to, for whatever reason, it insisted that I couldn't place walls here. And I don't know why. Like, I would have had the walls just come out straight to, like, the third brick here, and then put a door and a stair or something after it. I wonder if I still try to do that, if it's still gonna stop me. I should actually maybe try that. I mean, I have wood and stone. I can try and, oh, wow, it's great to get all that weight off me. Alright, anything that's not perishable is getting dumped here. Well, except I can hold that. These are trivial weight. Let me grab these 2 stacks for a minute. I think I still have my construction hammer. Okay. I'm gonna see what happens if I just try and slap some extra walls in here. Building pieces. Sandstone. Also, I don't know why I made every single one of these have a window in it. Yeah, it still won't let me. It looks like. It's a little annoying. I'm actually tempted to just chop off the end of this building and just shorten it, because this looks stupid. I never really liked the way this turned out. I would actually rather live with this being one brick shorter than, because I'm not even using all this room. And then just demolish everything beyond that point. Actually, come to think of it... Oh, wait a minute. Alright. I mean, I could just put a door frame out here. You know, I also forgot you're allowed to move. You're allowed to remove and move pieces here. Oh, I forgot. Like, there's no such thing as having building pieces in your inventory anymore, so you just get the resources back. Well, anyway. Let me, do that. And then a couple more of these. And then I'll just, like... Yeah, all this shit can just get removed. So I never liked the way this looked. This is a little ridiculous. Kind of miss like the destruction animation, but when you're building, it's actually gets. I mean, it's really. I mean, the destruction animation for these pieces is cool, like in combat, like when you're fighting off a purge or something. But like, I can kind of see why they got rid of it, because it's. You know, there's like when you're just trying to move stuff around, like constantly hearing that like shattering sound can get on your nerves, I would imagine, very quickly. So I'm just going to remove this. I don't really care why it's not letting me build more in this direction. The game just, I guess, is convinced there's something important over here I'm not supposed to block. I don't care. So I'll actually leave the foundations here because that lets me walk up to my front door properly. Now, do I have, speaking of front doors, do I have enough stuff to make a front door now? Okay, I kind of would have preferred that. Well, I guess, I mean, since I'm going to come out this way, I guess it makes more sense. I don't know. One of the reasons I like making the next tier up for the doors is that the every door above this one, like both sides look the same. So it's just this cheap door is the one that has the, you know, the wood on the one side like visible like that. I mean, I guess if I come out here and, like, if I want to come out of my house and then walk onto the beach, you know, I would want the door going that way and not blocking me here. So, there's that. Alright, let me put this crap back. I don't need any of it right now. Yay, I can run again. Do I have a campfire around here anywhere? Because I could just cook this meat and add it to my reserves. I mean, I could actually just put one in here out on the... What does it take to make a campfire? Oh, simple campfires are handcrafted, so I don't even... Well, I can make a large campfire, wood and stone. But I don't know where I'm going to put that. How much does it take for a small campfire again? Wood and stone, alright. For some reason I thought it might need branches. I guess it doesn't. Building not allowed here. Game is very weird about that right now. It's like what's so important in this spot on the river that it's like doesn't want me to block? Is this like a purge spawn point or something? It's very, very suspicious. Just don't know why that is. I'm just going to do this real quick. Wonder if, like, if I had a chef kneeling behind this, I don't think it would be. I don't think they'd be clipping into the door. I don't know why I didn't even have one campfire over here. Usually that's one of the first things I slap down. I must have forgot. Right. Now I was going to leave this here. Do I want to leave the coal here? I mean, I have so many other places to get coal that I might actually just use it here for cooking or something. There's no reason I can't. What are you raising a barn? Close that. Alright. Well, that's satisfactory for right now. A little happier with this than I used to be. Now, what was I trying to do as far as challenges again? Well, I know that there's a spider cave around here somewhere. In fact, I think I passed one, possibly. Weaver's Hollow. Well, there's Scholar's Shortcut and Weaver's Hollow. These both lead to the same cave. They're both a spider cave, but they're all the way up there. Skittering Cavern is this away. And that's a hop, skip, and a jump. So that seems like a better option. I'm not going in far enough to beat the spider boss. I'm just whacking enough spiders to get my bounty over with. See, I'm calling them bounties because I've been playing Destiny 2 again. Watching these fight each other is funny sometimes, but that's not what I'm here for today. actually want to follow me in here of all places, you have chosen death. Yeah, I just got bukkake by this guy over here. If you don't know what that is, maybe don't Google it. This got 2 minutes left, but that's more than I'm going to spend in here. Also, I've got silk ingredients. It's always going to annoy me a little bit that they got rid of the thing to let that you could throw your gossamer into an armorer's bench and just let your armor turn it and spin it into silk. Because now you got to do that by hand in your inventory, like when you're trying to make twine by yourself and don't have the tanner's bench yet. They moved the... what do you call it? They moved the twine recipe to the tanner's bench, if I recall, but the, you know, the silk recipe got moved to St. Elsewhere because there's no, I have not found it anywhere else in the game. I don't even know if it's still in the code. That'd be a nice thing to mod back in for quality of life purposes. I need exactly one more spider, and this might be easier to just grab one outside. I think there's still a few running around on the other side of this entrance, right? Maybe. No, they're all dead. Never mind. These guys never learn to leave me alone. Oh, fine. I'll go in here just long enough to grab exactly one more spider and then get the heck out. Aha! I was trying to do a finisher and I'm swatting them with my torch instead because that's like the same button. I must have screwed something up there. Or I wasn't far enough into the combo to do a finisher. Anyway, let me just get out of here. So I got everything I came for. There's no need to mess around any longer. I know there are hyenas over here too, so that's another thing I can take care of. Man, everything is mad at me today. Get, like, every now and then you get that thing where your character just sort of doesn't want to stand up or doesn't want to mantle, and like sometimes you'll try to climb a weird shape and that happens. Here we go. Alright. Takes care of some of those. I don't mind skinning these right now because I know that I can dump the skins in my little shack over there. Now that I actually put containers in it and so on, which I should have done years ago. Like literally years ago. I think it was when I started playing this game that I built those over there. So I'm still working off the same save. I know they're around here and I just can't see all of them. That's one. Why can't I spot them from here? That's two. That's three. That one's rolling off the side, and I'm probably not gonna be able to get it. Well, let me see. Waste not, want not. I should maybe shoot these before I try and do the rest of this. Camera, please. That was kind of my fault for standing with something at my back, though. How many more do I need? Are there two more up here, I think? See, the fully charged shot, I think at least one of my perks gives me a damage bonus against distant targets. So it's easier to one-shot things when you're sniping. Like things that would be just out of reach of you being able to do their full health in one shot. Sometimes that helps.
Oh.
I know there are two here. I just don't see the other one right now. Aha. Come on. Not that graceful, but I'll take it. Run back home with our torch so that we don't fall off something and die. That was like a test run of falling off and dying, you know, just for demonstration purposes. Totally intentional. Filling up real quick. Did I light this? Oh, right. I have torches up on the roof, and that somehow makes the inside bright. Yeah, the way the lighting works in that regard is a little bit weird. But yeah, it used to be like if you had an armorer's table, you could basically just throw all your gossamer in here, and there'd be a recipe you could click once you had a proper armorer, like like a tier 4. It might even have been before that. I don't remember how it used to work, but you could just it was kind of like how you could throw the plant fiber into the tanner's table. And spin. You could also used to do that at the armorer's bench also. But basically, the only way I can do gossamer is just craft it by hand. And the annoying thing about that is that if you watch your encumbrance while you're standing here doing this, it's going up, which is just why? Why did they have to make it work like that? Like, why can't you just make if you're always going to need 2 gossamer to make 1 silk? Why make the silk weigh more than 1 silk way more than 2 gossamer? Because I think this is going to go up at 52% now, and I think it's going to go up to about 53% by the time this is done, or maybe 54%. But I can think of I can't think of too many other things in the game. Some things in the game do weird things with encumbrance like that, but actually, did they actually change that? Because ordinarily it would be doing it by now. They might have altered that after all. Actually, maybe I should try and stop and count and see how this is actually working. Okay, I have 60 silk here, weight 0.60, 120 gossamer here, weight 1.20. So okay, I guess I'm actually wrong about that now. Does this mean my encumbrance will actually go down from this now, or? Yeah, because I remember that used to be I didn't like to do this out here until I got home, because I would actually be weighing myself down. Huh, well, how about that? Alright, I guess it's not a problem anymore. Or I could have been confused. I could have been confusing this with something else entirely, and I could be completely wrong, but I was pretty sure it used to work like that. Yeah, alright. This is actually not bad at all. I can still get rid of those. Do I have anywhere to cook out here? I don't think I ever plopped down a campfire here either. Do I have enough stone to make a campfire? I need 2 more stones, literally. Make even a small one. I don't want to plop down a big one because I have limited space back here. I should have at least one, though. Not even having one is a little inconvenient. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. Try and cook some of this before it spoils. So while that's going, let me check challenges. Hyenas, craft a tool, craft a healing item, defeat spiders. Okay, another level. Nice. Defeat imps. None of these are really thrilling, but I mean they're all pretty basic. But see, I want to try and before I use up all my multipliers, I might want to try and re-roll and see if I can get a rare one to pop up. Because these are like, I mean, I could craft more tools and more healing items and whatever, but I mean, it feels kind of like a waste of a multiplier to do these. I mean, I could also go clear out that imp cave. I might even do that while this is cooking, so, because the imp cave is not far away. It's like, where is it? Yeah, Cavern of Fiends. It's like right over there. And that's a pretty easy zone. I'm getting so close to the end of this now that I kind of don't care that much about how I finish it, because it looks like I'm, you know, it's not gonna be much of a struggle. I'm gonna finish it no matter what. See, I just go down from Shaman's Rise here where the Yogg teacher is. I can just run down this hill and just wipe these guys out. Come on. That was easy enough. I could also pick up more crystals, but I don't really need more right now. I think I still have some stockpiled I haven't even used. They never learn. If that's the whole challenge, I might even just leave the boss alone for today. I don't know. Should I? It's a fun boss to fight, though. I mean, the Imp King is, you know, sadly devoid of subjects because I just killed them all. I know I fought that guy like 3 or 4 times already, though. Okay, so tool, healing item, visit Sepramero, which is an interesting choice since I was just there. Unfortunately, I would have had to go away from there no matter what to do. There were some of these other bounties I've done, but I guess I could drop back into base, do a couple of the crafting ones, and then warp back out there. Oh yeah, wasn't I going to go... didn't I leave food cooking up there? I don't want to just leave that. Let me go see that through to completion. Might already be mostly done. If I'm actually going to leave this silly little staircase over here, I might actually want to upgrade it at some point. I mean, this has been here since, like, I think maybe my first year of playing the game, and I never actually, even though I use it all the time, and it's basically a permanent part of the landscape now, I never actually upgraded it to reinforced or whatever. There's no reason not to. And I could actually work on some of these, like I could upgrade this kind of like I did the other place and like make it larger. I'm not that really desperate to have little way stations everywhere anymore though, because that was basically just built as a shelter back when I had no other way to deal with the sandstorm. Those were the baby years. What do we have here? Yeah, it's about half done. Also, I have more feral flesh now because I killed more imps. Let's just throw these skins in here. Demon blood. There's really nothing I'm gonna do here with the silk. I mean, I could just leave it here though, just not to carry it around everywhere. Next time I'm by with my horse, maybe I'll grab a bunch of this stuff and transfer it to another base. Well, I mean, this run isn't going too bad so far. Could use a fluid press to, like, I've got all this nonsense over here. I think that's more resources that I can easily craft here, though, because I don't have any other workbenches. Might be better to just grab this stuff with my horse. And I don't know why I dropped these here specifically. I must have opened a bunch of Zath bags in this area and then had nowhere to put the resulting skulls and carcasses and whatnot. Probably from harvesting spiders up there with the Zath dagger. So far, so good. Do I want to craft yet another tool here? Let me grab my plant matter for a moment and make another hammer. As soon as I get some wood. I need the plant matter to make the twine for this. You need twine and wood for it. It's the same recipe as the basic repair hammer. Also, this never seems to wear out no matter how much construction you're actually doing with it. It seems to have about the same health as the repair hammer, but you know, they don't ever seem to actually lose durability. Back away. This wood back in here. Don't want to run out of fuel. Harvest trees. Well, I could use more wood, so I could actually harvest. There are a bunch of desiccated trees out here that you can harvest for the dry wood, so you don't have to use the drying rack to make it. Like if you see these like gray withered trees here, like these dead trees, you can get branches and dry wood out of them, and bark apparently. Leave the poor, living trees alone and put these out of their misery. Harvest corpses with a religious tool. I'm weary of that one. Unless they give me another bounty that I have to go fight relic hunters or something, then maybe, maybe I could be talked into it, but I'm getting a little tired of that. Getting tired of killing humans just because a bounty told me to do that. Just in case I do something dumb, let me touch that. Need to make a healing item. I know I have, I don't think I have an alchemist bench here, but I could make one. I don't know, are there any healing items that you can handcraft? I think you can make rough wraps, and that's it. 10 plant fiber. I don't know, I guess I could make like one bundle, just for the sake of doing that. Usually I make an aloe potion or something, because I have lots of aloe stashed back at my base. Well, that was pretty easy. Defeat 10 crocodiles? I don't know. Could do that and then maybe cap it off with visiting Sepramero. Or I could re-roll and see if I can get something more interesting. I mean, I was just at Sepramero for crying out loud. Maybe I'll go to Sepramero then re-roll. Seems reasonable. If I was this close to home, I could probably have done something else with this meat. Alright. Well, whatever. Drop this so I don't have to carry it around. Oh, I think we're starting to run out of room here. No? Take those seeds. I know I have a use for those. Feed those to my horse. Next time I see my horse. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this stuff into my inventory when it actually decays slower in the campfire, because the campfire has a modifier for that. I think it's like about 25% slower. And did that rabbit just boot me out of the way? Seriously? The disrespect. Cute bunny though. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. You know, you're wandering around near a whole bunch of hyenas. I don't consider that, you know, that's not exactly planning for retirement, Mr. Bunny. Or Mrs. Bunny, as the case may be. Got a couple of more minutes of that. So I still have a little time to think about my next move here. Can hang on to these. use just for the sake of using them up next time I get in a fight. I always take the knowledge for the regular, not the rough wraps, but the first like healing wraps thing, because like I always have a lot of leather, more leather than I know what to do with, and it's like the only difference between, you know, these are much better, and the only difference in ingredients is that you need to make them at a bench, and you need leather in addition to, you need leather and aloe basically, whereas the rough wraps are just made with plant fiber. And I would much rather have those than these, but alright. I wonder if I'm going to have anything to do with that food when I get back to my base. Did that rabbit just squeak at me? Why did I put that there? First of all, why can you even put... I didn't even know if it was possible to hotkey arrows. I've been changing arrow types manually by dragging them onto the bow. Have I been doing it wrong the whole time? Guess it's possible. Oh, they're so cute together. Let's see. So my two salamanders, Sal and Sally, because, you know, because sometimes I just run out of ideas. See how the fridges are doing. Pretty sure I'm out of space. Also, didn't I have two people on the wheel here? I should probably check on them and see how they're doing. On separate wheels, even. Alright, well, at least I had room to put that away. Anything else that needs to be stashed? Make more serpent man arrows. Yep. There's more blood over here. It's the main thing I use demon blood for now that I already have a map. I already have 2 map rooms and already have a lot of demon blood sausage that I've made quite a bit of that. And I don't really use that recipe that much anymore. No reason I couldn't make it again sometime though. Alright, so let me see how they're doing. They ran out of food and they're not done. Shit. That's unfortunate. There's all my demon blood sausage up there. I didn't have more of that bread anywhere. That was a big old fail there. Disappointing. Alright, well, plan B, make gruel. Do I have any plant matter? Great. That'll be enough of these for a while. I don't want to go nuts and make more than I could possibly use, but I should probably make more than just the little bit I was about to make. Let me grab some seeds and maybe make more of that. That, let's see. Put these up here where I can actually see how many I have. Try this again, once more with feeling. That's enough for 2 more hours. That's enough for 2 more hours. Alright, so 3.5 hours. I'll have to come check this again. I think that's what I had the first time, and they seemed like they were about halfway done, so maybe this will be enough. Drop this in here. Still have that little secret chest full of seeds under here. Alright, so what was I going to do? I was going to warp to Seprimero, I think was my next plan. From there, I might even try to return, like, from there straight to my, to one of my other bases. Like, maybe the Aqueduct base. Because it wasn't too hard to get from Seprimero over to, like, where this, what do you call it? There's that little, like, highway, like, elevated highway area. And there's a breach in the wall over here. Now I don't know if I actually reactivated them because... Alright. Okay, they're both moving, so I remembered to actually hit play on both. Good for me. Which is the most convenient one to Seprimero again? That goes to the Frost Giants. That goes to the Swamp. That goes to Unnamed City. That goes to those salt flats out in the middle of nowhere. That I think the next one goes to the Darfari zone at the end of the river. I think this is usually the easiest one for getting to Seprimero, so try taking this one. Yeah, this is the one that goes to Warmaker Dungeon. If I were to run straight up there, that's the... Yeah, that place is a pain. Even before you get down into the really tough part, it's a pain. Like, maybe don't mess around with that until you're max level. Pick up more coal while I'm over here. Yay, resources. Alright. Should be there in a minute. It's really not that far. Yeah, we're already basically here. Could already see the city limits from here. There we go. Okay. Hello, I must be going. Wonder what this gets replaced with. Harvest Brimstone. Where were places to harvest brimstone here? I remember discovering one more that I didn't realize was a thing that would have been really handy to know about. I think it was Sinner's Refuge. Because I'd previously been going to Galaman's Tomb and Executioner's Entrance pretty much exclusively for that. There's another thing that... There's something else aside from Executioner's Entrance that goes into the same zone. I think it's... there's a marker that says Death Whisper Ruins. I think that's might be the same. There's because there's two entrances that... two different ways to get to the same place, basically. Although going straight through from one to the other is kind of tricky because there are skellies and a skelly boss in between, in the middle of that area. So, yeah, well, Sinner's Refuge, I would have to, like, I don't know, I think I might want to do Galaman's Tomb. Oh wait, you know where else I can harvest brimstone? I forgot, Shattered Springs. Those spikes sticking out of the ruined lake are brimstone. You can harvest those. The only problem is that whole area is poisonous. So, I mean, I can basically fake it by just going in and, like, you know, going real quick and then come back out and heal. Because I forgot my, I really need to start bringing my, like, I stopped bringing my mask anywhere because, like my sandstorm mask, because I don't have sandstorms anymore because I got rid of that. So, you know, when I turned off the purges, I also turned that off. But I forgot there are other things in the game, like if you want to harvest Black Lotus, you have to have something to protect you from the fumes or from the pollen or whatever it is about Black Lotus that, you know, that kills you. So, yeah, it would have been good to hang on to that. I mean, I still have some back at my base. I never take them with me because I don't want the encumbrance. Well, if I'm going to harvest brimstone, I don't want to pick up any more weight until I do that. Where are we? I have to go past all this. You know, now that I'm already here, I might actually go into that one, into the cave and get it that way. Maybe. Actually, am I even in the right area for that? No, wait. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go past here. Why do I remember there being something bad up there? I don't know. I might be wrong. Alright, here's there's a texture load in there for a second. On that one door. I'm getting a little turned around here. Oh, there's the... Yeah, you can't really miss it, I think. If I look over this way, I think I'm going to be able to see it from here. Yeah, there's that like wasteland over there with the brimstone in it. Okay, glad I grabbed that. Let's just slip on through here. You know, a close look at these trees makes you wonder, like, you know, these quote trees, unquote, kind of makes you wonder what really happened here. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, though. Oh yeah, I also forgot rock noses. There's rock noses in there. Alright, well, I don't want to go in through here because then it's going to be too hard to get out. Especially if I'm taking damage from this area. You know, I really should have the sandstorm mask for this, but I guess I can just fake it till I make it here. I'm gonna have to knock out a few of these, though. I also don't want to get like a gazillion stacks of this debuff because that might do more damage than I can handle. Now let me get out of here for just a minute and try and heal. These count. I actually wasn't sure if these brimstone notes were going to count for that because they don't look like the regular ones. I was wondering if the game was going to consider that to be the same object. Probably going to need more of those rock noses here, and I should probably get out of here real quick. Oh wow, that's a lot of them. Yay for crowd control. That's why I love more hammers. I did not want to do that, damn it. Anyway, as I was saying, before I rudely brought up the console by accident, wasn't even trying to hit 1 that time, I was trying to hit tab for my inventory. Let me just bonk this thing and get it out of here. Alright, try again. Alright. Almost done. Alright. I have to lose this debuff. That's damage over time right there. All right. That ought to help me enough that I can just grab the last one real quick and get out of here. Oh, there's Sand Reapers. Yeah, those are. I remember I was looking for Sand Reapers. That's what they look like. Those giant bugs over there. All right. Glad to be done with that nonsense. And that's all my multipliers, and I'm at 45 of the pass. Cool. I don't think any of them are freebies, though. Oh, okay. I hadn't claimed that yet. Interesting. I'd better get home with this before I die somewhere and lose them, because those go directly to your inventory. Wow, I really only have that one thing left, and plus my potions, but aloe extract. Just in case. Now, where did I say I wanted to go? Oh, this baby rhino. I already have 2 rhino mounts, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with any more rhinos. Is this Sand Reaper just like a regular one, or is this going to be a boss or something? Probably just get rid of these. It's not like I don't need the glands, because that's what I use to make dagger poison. Where's my skin and knife? No, seriously, what did I do with it? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. None. Forget if the skinning knife or the meat cleaver are better for... Okay, Sand Reaper, Toxin Gland. Can make 13 more poisons now. Yeah, I want to see if I can climb up this way. Oh, hey, I wonder what this is. Is this a passage? Nope, it's a nothing. It's a dead end. Oh, shit. I don't know why it played boss music for that one. That was a little scary. Well, this is the closest I'm going to get to finding a passage up here, so... I need to gain stamina a little bit before I do this again. Should I grab that coal? It's very tempting. I used to keep all of my tools on like 4, 5, and 6, and I realized I should really have a better variety of weapons available, because if I'm just farming resources, I have time to swap stuff out from my inventory, and when I'm in combat, I really don't. So, you know, I should choose my hotkeys based around that. Well, can't have too much coal. Where am I? If I just run east from here, I should get to my base. You know, the only detail being that, you know, that's assuming nothing kills me. I'm at 99% encumbrance. I don't know, should I drop... Could drop this because it's useless. Will that let me get more of this? I don't know what else I have that I can get rid of here. I might be overdoing it already. Yeah, let's not... I don't know. Ooh, okay, just barely made it. But definitely no more harvesting anything. That's enough to run one of the smelters for a very long time, so... I don't want to just, like, turn my nose up at that and leave it back there, so... Definitely won't be harvesting any bears or anything out here. Let's see if we can run past most of these without getting noticed. Just gonna keep going. Where I really want to go, since I have to drop stuff off at my vault, is my base all the way in the south, but I'm not going to get there from here. Probably be easier to get to my aqueduct base and use the map room than try to run all the way south back to there, so I guess that's what we're doing. Drop the coal off first, and then go back to my vault in my original base to drop off the magic potions from the that I just unlocked. I'm going to ignore that. Nope, we're not doing that. I remember that guy. Not dying to him today. Everyone's just so agitated. I love how the wolf and the elk or whatever are teaming up to attack me instead of instead of attacking each other, because that's natural. There we go. I can see my house from here. Well, I mean, not because it's outside the render distance, but I that's what I built it under, so I know it's there. It's kind of the same reason I picked that segment of Shattered Bridge, is it's a nice landmark that you can see it from anywhere. Go away. I'm carrying a ton of coal and I'm not dropping it just to fight you. Go away. Go tether or something. So I'm not under, my base isn't under this segment here, but it's under the part with the waterfall. Coal away. Nothing hostile is following me, is it? I mean, I know those two things over there are a pain, but they don't seem to be trying to get over here. More brimstone. Do I have room to just throw this meat in here without cooking it? Not really. Now, same problem I had everywhere else. I might just wait till I get home to do that. I mean, not this home, but the other one. Did I leave anyone on this wheel? I know I left that sorcerer on my wheel by, everyone here is done. I don't know why this is still here. I could take this bearer and just place him somewhere just for now. It's a little silly to just have him sitting there on the wheel. Okay, here's base the Wayfarer. Oh, he actually comes kind of armored. That's nice. I'm not even doing anything with him right now. I'm just going to just leave him here. Well, except maybe get him a better outfit. Why don't I cook this after all? I will never need this much coal over here, but, you know, I don't like having, like, 2 pieces left either. If I ever need more for the smelter, I could always just grab this real quick. Let's see. Do I have any salt here? May as well. May as well just leave that over there. I have the honey jerky recipe here. If I take a few stacks of honey, I could actually have just enough to make that. Not really the best recipe in the game, but I just like it for some reason. Okay, I have an alchemist here who can do something with these. Alright, that's all the stingers I had. Okay, great. So there are a lot of very beefy enemies here that are hard to take down without some poison, so let's make 20 of those. Could always use more. Also, I'm not carrying any on me because I was afraid to use up the last that I had stashed over here, so I'll grab a stack of those. Also, I'll grab some bandages while I'm here. These are all good things to have on you. I still don't know what to do with... Wow. Still don't know what to do with this priest unless I actually build an altar just for that high priest. Might be my next public works project if I get bored. Yeah, that was brilliant. Do I have... There's nothing in these traps here. Kind of hard to check these in the dark because my torch goes out when I get that deep into the water. Alright, that's done. These are almost done. That. Put the honey back where I found it. Okay. I'm not going to stick around to wait for these to finish because I already have a stack on me. Hello, horsey. getting a little difficult to get around. I think maybe I should pick up my followers and bring them with me again. How's she doing? Was I going to stash this? I don't think I was going to bring this with me. I was just going to stick it back in here. I mean, I could bring it with me, though. Just walk across someone else's desk to get past you guys because you're blocking the end again. I did kind of want to check on that sorcerer. Do I have warming food here? I think I do. Alright. No, wrong area. That's the volcano, which I'm not going into right now. That's Bridge of the Betrayer. Alright, so from there I should be able to just... Oh yeah, didn't I want to drop these off? I don't know. Maybe should I actually be using them? Should I not? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Kind of want to go back to that base and see how that guy's doing, though. Maybe a quick trip back to my southern base just to drop these off in the vault, and then till I think of a better use for them. So how am I going to get to there? I don't like going from there because then I have to run through a whole Darfari camp usually. Coming from here isn't too bad. From that for a minute before we get any more corruption. Well, I have to kind of go past several of them anyway, so but I could just like gallop past Summoning Place and then well, there's also an event to do over there. But I could go south towards Sinner's Refuge and then go west along the river. We'll see. See how much we can avoid encounters and not fight every damn thing along the way. There's Tower of Bats, so that's a frame of reference. As a matter of fact, I'm tempted to just go straight toward that. Because at least I know how to get home from there. Where does this go? Does this go down to the river? I remember this. Okay, this is if I want to go... If I don't want to climb that shortcut that I always take to go farm the iron. I think this is the long way up here, so I'm just going back down, and I should be able to avoid everything along the way back toward my house. Probably. Also, my horsey can gain a little riding experience. Okay, I know where that is. That's the Sentinels. This is that really annoying crocodile boss that I hate fighting even with max level followers because he's awful and we're not fighting him today. Seriously, fuck that guy. Remember I had some vague idea of building that up into like a shortcut over that area, and then I realized that like by the time you come over here you can pretty much just jog around that entire mountain, so kind of gave up trying to solve the stability issues. Let's go past here and not get embroiled in that. Could you please move? Beep beep. Gotta put a horn on this thing. Whee! Let's not burden my poor horse when it's trying to swim. Alright, now I am only here to drop these in the vault. And I am right out of here. Getting quite a collection of magic potions and whatnot over here. And illusions and other stuff. Actually might want to move the illusions to my sorcerer bench and see if I can actually do something with them. Alright. They actually didn't block me in this time. Anything perishable? Well, not really so much, actually. You know, just for the sake of making myself feel better, I'm going to throw more gruel in here. If I need more back at the other place, I can make some. It's not too hard to do that. And I know my horse is carrying a bunch of seeds, so I know I have at least one of the ingredients. I just need the plant matter then. Alright. Did I leave anything in here, or... Yeah, I did. Okay. What about these grinders? I think, did I throw limbs in there or something? Yeah, I did. There's more than enough bone meal in here that I could throw the rest of this in the compost. I'll do that when I get to my other base, which will be in a minute. I think we're good to go. Let's call an elevator. Oh, here it is. Right. Shouldn't take us too long to get to get a check on my base by the hidden way. Maybe you don't want to stand right here, but my mouth was very dry and I need that coffee. Alright. Now which way are we going? Just gonna go as far as I can up here and then climb the rest of the way. Alright, that's annoying. Just waiting for my horse to take full damage any second there. Just need to get high enough to stand on that, and then I can climb the rest of the way pretty easily. I think I can make it. I'm only a little corrupted too, so there we go. Excuse me. Didn't get any massive battles or anything today, but it was productive. Am I pushing my luck here? I don't know if... I don't think I make it to the top. Let's not. Oh, frig, I wanted to land on the other one. Alright, I should be able to do it now. Oh, man. It's kind of the middle of the night over here, so this is a late night stream. Can collect this junk over here, whatever this is. Just gonna sneak over here and grab this one too. Oh, are they in combat? Of course they are. Great. She could probably handle it, but I don't like letting them just do that themselves. Well, I could loot him too. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Yeah, maybe I should ignore those chests on the way up when I'm doing this, if I don't want to have to do that every time. It seems like they usually notice me. Also, I'm really thinking of just building a little way station up here with an elevator or something, just to bypass that whole problem. I don't know how far you have to go to be allowed to build, but probably somewhere close enough I would be able to manage it. Like some of the little shortcuts I built, like that one thing to climb up toward that breach in the wall going to the highlands from the desert. You know, those have served me very well, and I should probably do stuff like that more often. You know, it does feel a little bit cheesy just to build a staircase in the middle of nowhere just so you don't have to climb something every time, but really, you know, that's probably, you know, assuming I had the capability to do that, that's basically what I would be doing in this situation. It'd just be the smart move. So, once you have enough resources. Get on up to the top here. From here I can just ride my horse over once I stop slipping. Hello. Yeah. Really bothers me when I have like skeletons like beating on my poor horse here. My horses go through a lot. Let's see how that sorcerer is doing. Well, not out of food because they're still moving over there. Park my horse somewhere semi-safe. Very cold right now. I mean, I could put her just next to the horse so I don't lose either of them. Right, okay. That works. How are we doing? Got 2 hours and 41 minutes of food left. 2 hours and 40 minutes and about halfway done. I should probably make more. Just gonna have to borrow your oats real quick here. That's another thing I keep forgetting to do is bring people from my other building to staff this place. Because I know I could have somebody at every one of these machines and not have to like try to drag them back from the volcano. I just keep forgetting to do it. This is over here. back to my horse, and what else are we going to do? I could throw this also. Just add this compost to my own. Also, I was going to throw this bone meal in here. A lot of this stuff can go to machines inside my base. To workbenches. Alright, now that's almost 4 hours of food. I shouldn't have to worry about this for 4 hours. Don't know how long it's going to take. As long as it's not longer than that. Throw some of this here. Throw some of this here. Throw some of that there. Turn more of this into insulated wood. Just leave some of this wood here too. Replenish her reserves. This lasts a long time, which is one of the nice things. One of the nice things about this recipe is that it has a very long decay time. So, not too worried about having to use that up before it goes. Get that out of there. Leaving this here in case I need more steel fire. Wonder if I should make that now or if I'm going to need that brimstone for something else. It's a good question. I think I will take the risk and go ahead and do that, but yeah, alright, I'll just do that. Alright, everything's looking pretty good so far. Nothing else to do here that would make any sense. Could re-roll these for the heck of it and see what I get. And King Black, well, I could harvest Black Ice. Challenges reset in 4 hours and 49 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to start grinding these. Defeat the tortured king. I don't even know who that is. I don't remember. I don't even remember if that's this or Isle of Sipta. I have absolutely no clue. Humans, craft a tool, defeat relic hunters, iron, complete the Black Keep dungeon. But that's 150, so with the multiplier that would be really nice. But heck if I'm doing that. It's morbid curiosity. It's not going to matter because it's going to reset before. World boss, bat creatures, feathers from vulture nest, scorpions, and still wants me to harvest corpses with a religious tool. Alright, I'm just going to ignore the rest of that until tomorrow. So, that's the end of that for me. I've had my fill. I tell you what there. Overall, that went pretty well, though. I'm just going to drop that in there for right now. A little overstocked on everything. Really should harvest more coal for those, because I don't necessarily need to be using wood all the time here. I know there's somewhere around here to get coal. It's the wood you can use for construction and whatnot too. There's not much else I use the coal for. Oh, and I have found an iron hatchet in that thing there. Could dismantle that. Do I have that bench yet? I thought I put one in here somewhere. Oh, right. I put it by the front door. Do I still have any? Yeah, my war paint hasn't worn off yet. Alright, I think that's enough of that for right now. Well, that catches me up on that progress, so I'm just going to check out here for now. I've been going for a couple hours, I think. I don't know. Should I try and do something else yet? I'm trying to think if there's anything to do in the volcano that wouldn't be, like, you know, probably fatal. Nothing I really need to do in there right now. I mean, I've basically done everything that needs to be done. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here for this game for tonight. Just wanted to check in and do a couple more hours of this. So as always, well, I appreciate all the support from everyone as usual. You know, Twitch VOD will get exported to YouTube channel later. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I'll catch you next time. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Until we meet again. Take care. Bye-bye.